Action, Vanessa Russo facing off against Daniel Negreanu at our featured table.
That's a, like, intimidating jacket. Like, yeah, you're a badass.
Isn't it? It's like, it's Danica Patrick's.
Is it?
Yeah. I didn't have, I just signed Thursday, so we didn't have a chance to make mine yet. So they lent me hers that she uses for the commercials.
And it fits?
Yeah, it's like, that's why I look like a race car driver.
Yeah.
Blinds 1 and 2,000, each player with 160,000 in chips. Pocket trays for Daniel, he raises to 4,000.
It was in the elevator, I was listening to some funky music.
6-5 for Vanessa, she calls. 7, Jack, King, Rainbow. Vanessa checks.
3 overcards aren't going to slow Daniel down.
He bets 4,000, and Vanessa folds. Looks at Queen Deuce. And she raises to 5,500.
Looks like she wants to be aggressive on the button.
Daniel with King 7 calls.
Vanessa Russo with the early lead.
I don't think Phil would play this one. Just saying. The other one he definitely would have played, but not this one.
He's raised on the button.
Flop misses both players. Daniel checks.
These are the moments you have to summon the courage to fire continuation bets.
Vanessa bets 6,000, and Daniel folds.
Easy breezy.
Everything going right for Vanessa.
Your house, Craig.
That's what's missing, I guess, for me. That's the yardstick I still have to attain.
That and a
Have you had
mustache.
aces at all?
Aces?
I haven't had aces the whole...
Pocket aces?
Pocket aces
no,
during
I
the
did.
heads up.
I did against Dario, and he re-raised me. I had against Dario aces and kings. He re-raised me both times.
Blinds now 1,500 and 3,000. Vanessa with Queen 8 raises to 8,000. Daniel with 8-6 calls. Stacks essentially even. Both players pair the 8. Vanessa's kicker best. Daniel checks.
Bets 10,000. I don't believe you.
Vanessa bets 10,000.
Okay.
Daniel calls.
These are the kind of flops that'll generally cost someone quite a bit of chips. Top pair in both spots. Daniel's picked up a gut shot straight draw.
Okay, I'm starting to believe you.
Vanessa bets
But I have
15,000.
so many outs. It's like I got a bazillion all over the place. Like I got bluff outs, I got outs I could hit. So I can't fold just yet.
He calls.
Okay, give me a good card, like a 10 of hearts or something like that. Bang!
Deuce.
Ah! Not good enough. Check.
Okay, I got an 8.
How good?
Queen.
Oh, it's good. I did have outs, but I had an 8 also. Nice hand.
Vanessa's Queen plays.
Need a 5 or a 6.
Don't believe you. Starting to believe you.
What's that? Yeah.
Somewhat believing you.
Yeah, I just couldn't fold because I had me a pair.
No, you had you the best pair.
Another all poker stars match.
There's been a lot of them.
Feature table.
Weren't there any other players in this? Feels like everyone I've played is a Poker Stars person. And then if we win, we play Elkie.
Our MC Jordan Siegel pointing out that these players share a sponsor.
And then that'd be it, right?
Vanessa up by almost 50,000 in chips. Daniel was 6-5, raises to 6,000. King 4 suited for Vanessa. She calls.
Where'd my big ones go? I dirtied my own stack.
Couple of aces. Russo still in the lead. She checks. Daniel bets 3,000.
He's just trying to buy this pot with a continuation bet.
Vanessa raises to 8,000.
That's a raises.
This is a great play by her, and look at this. Daniel has called the extra 5,000 in position. He's going to try to take this pot away.
Vanessa checks to Daniel, who hit his 5 on the turn.
Vanessa didn't like the fact that Daniel called on the flop. She's slowing down on the turn, showing weakness, and Daniel's capitalizing. He would have bet even if he didn't have a 5 here, Craig.
He's scared over there. Show one for the crowd.
Nice play by Daniel as he picks up the pot. So now I know it's nervous banter. Pocket 6s for Negreanu. There's that min raise again.
I raised.
Oh, no, don't do that. Why do you start with that? I hate when they do that.
Suited connectors for Vanessa.
Because I want to see the flop, okay?
Make it 18,000.
That's fair. It's not crazy.
Raises to 18,000.
You scared me. I thought you were gonna go blah like that, but that's fair.
Daniel calls.
I can see a flop for 12.
This is a new gear from Vanessa.
Set of sixes for Daniel.
Vanessa's got air here.
I'll stop.
Yeah.
Sorry. It's getting in your head, the cricket noise.
24.
Vanessa bets 24,000. Daniel just calls.
His hand is so big on this rainbow board that he's going to try to get Vanessa to fire a second barrel at it on the turn.
Vanessa picks up a flush draw. She checks.
She's actually got a little something now, and she could beat Daniel's set of sixes by hitting a diamond that doesn't pair the board on the river.
28.
Daniel bets 28,000.
Pot is up to 112,000 now. She's getting 4-1 on a call. Vanessa might even be tempted to pull off a semi-bluff here. Of course, it'd be a bad idea, given that we see Daniel's cards and he's got a set.
Okay, I call.
She calls.
Vanessa's gonna wait and try to make her hand. Not get too creative.
No diamond. Vanessa can outdraw Daniel's set.
Right color, wrong suit.
She checks.
Checks.
There's a 4-card straight on the board, but I don't think Daniel has Vanessa on a 5.
30.
Daniel bets 30,000.
30,000 takes it.
Vanessa mucks her hand. Daniel takes a healthy pot and moves into the chip lead.
His smooth call on the flop allowed Vanessa to pick up a draw on the turn and give him an extra 28,000.
Ooh, that was tough.
Yeah.
Tough decision.
That was a...
But once I don't make a bet on the river,
I didn't want you to bet the river. I'll tell you what I had. I had 3 sixes. I was hoping you had an overpair.
Blinds 2 and 4,000.
Yeah.
Our GoDaddy.com heads-up pocket cam shows us Vanessa's ace-4
I got
suited.
about 200. A little over 2.
She raises to 10,000. Daniel with Jack-10 up by almost 100,000 in chips calls.
These are the delicate
what it
moments
is?
of a match here. You've just lost a few pots. When you're raising, you've lost a little credibility. Your
Check.
opponent might think you're steaming, so you've got to be aware of that if you're Vanessa.
Check, check into the turn. Board pairs.
Daniel flopped an open-ended straight draw here. I'm surprised to see him check it not just once, but twice, especially when the 3 pairs on the turn. A real innocent and safe-looking card.
After Vanessa bet 12,000, Daniel calls. Daniel misses his straight, but hits a 10. He checks,
Check.
as does
Oh my
Vanessa,
gosh.
and Daniel takes it down.
Open-ended.
Good. Open it straight.
nice hand.
Oh, we're starting to see the first signs of frustration on Vanessa Russo's face. She's an emotional player, and Daniel really building momentum now. Vanessa's got to try to keep it together.
Daniel with better than a 2.5 to 1 chip advantage at the moment. Queen Jack. He raises to 8,000. Vanessa with 8-7.
Call.
She calls.
Those min raises just eat away at you. They're so annoying.
Daniel pairs his
You're
queen.
not allowed to watch.
Check.
That's not fair. Huh? What did she do?
I checked.
Okay, I'll check.
Check, check on the flop. Elke doing some reconnaissance.
Check.
Huh? You want to see the hands too? You want to see the whole cards? Here, I'll show you. I got a pair. Look, Queen Jack. I check the flop and then I bet the turn. Write that down. You have a chart or something? You're gonna put that in your software in your computer? Huh? Perfect. Check the flop. Yeah. And then I made aces and queens, so I liked it and I bet. Okay. So if I have a pair and a flop, I'll check. Right? Yes, exactly. All right. There you go. Excellent. Easy game.
Daniel having a good time, but Vanessa very stoic, Ali.
She's lost 3 straight pots. Daniel building momentum.
And his chip stack now with a 2.5 to 1 advantage. 8 deuce for Russo. She raises to 10,000.
Well, you feel like things are coming apart for her a little bit. I know that she doesn't want to let Daniel think he's running over her, but it's okay to fold the button with a hand that bad.
Is there anything she can do to turn this around?
Vanessa's still got 20 big blinds, and the deck's going to do what the deck's going to do in this particular match. It's just up to her how much that ebb and flow costs her. I think right now she needs to shift gears, tighten up a little bit, wait for a hand, and get paid off, get herself back into a comfortable position.
Daniel with 9s calls, makes 2 pair on the river and checks.
2 pair.
Vanessa checks as well. And Daniel will take it.
9. Lock the 9, river to jack.
Not to employ too much hindsight, but if Vanessa would have just mucked the button with 8 deuce offsuit, she would have given Daniel 2,000. As it turns out, she raised and ends up costing herself 20,000.
Up by better than a 3 to 1 chip advantage.
What's that?
Talking to myself.
Mumbling to yourself?
Just pretty much, yeah, lamenting my
Okay.
lack of cards at the moment.
Ace 5 for Daniel, he raises to 8,000.
Raise it 8,000 total.
Vanessa with Jack 7 calls.
She's really wearing her heart on her sleeve, almost a defeated essence about her.
Trip Jack, she can't complain about this hand. She checks, and Daniel bets 8,000.
If Vanessa can somehow turn this into a big pot, this will help stop the bleeding.
She doubles Daniel's bet to 16,000, and Daniel calls.
We've seen him tear a card off earlier in the match in a similar spot.
Jack's full for Vanessa.
2 pair on the board now. If Daniel thinks Vanessa was just bluffing at the paired flop, he could think his ace high is good.
All in.
She goes all in.
How much do you have? $51,000 she has? Why do I feel like I'm getting bluffed by another woman?
Oh, music to Vanessa's ears.
A full-on symphony.
Why, oh why would she do that? 51,000. She needs this pot more than I do. I just, you played this really good if you had a jack. Got me confused. Would you do that with a 4? Let's see why. Oh, brother.
I got the jack.
That's good.
She
play.
shows the Jack.
I got the ace.
After Daniel's call, Vanessa doubles up.
And the 7, just in case I had the jack. Yeah.
No, totally. It took a long time for both of us to make our decisions.
Yeah.
I say we add a minute or 2 to the clock.
Compliments of that last hand. Vanessa down now by only 20,000 in chips. Ace 7 suited.
I'm going back to what I know.
What's that?
Small ball.
What's wrong with that? I like that idea.
Someone got in my ear.
Someone got in your ear and said raise more?
Totally.
Oh,
Like,
don't
oh
listen to those
man, I'm
people.
doing what I know.
After Vanessa raised, Daniel calls. Neither player connects on the flop. Ace high still in the lead.
And you can just sense the difference in Vanessa's attitude right here. She's chatty, she's confident, she's comfortable again.
Daniel bets 10,000 after the board pairs. Vanessa calls.
She's not buying what Daniel's selling.
Ace high.
No action on the end. Vanessa's ace high takes it. A small win for Vanessa, but she takes the chip lead.
How quickly the pendulum is swung into Russo's corner. Daniel had 4 straight pots, a very healthy chip lead, and now he's passed that chip lead over to Vanessa, who's brimming with confidence.
Blinds now 3 and 6,000.
Daniel's unlikely to be affected by this, though. He's a real professional. He knows the ebb and flow of heads-up play.
Raise it.
He has queen 6. He raises to
Okay.
12,000. Pocket deuces for
You got
Vanessa.
it.
She calls.
And he raises to 12,000 on the button.
You see that Daniel hasn't abandoned his game plan, still min-raising on the button.
Dream flop for Vanessa. She's got a set of deuces.
Daniel's liking this flop as well. Top pair with a very healthy kicker.
I just remembered what I have. It's not that much.
Raise it to 25,000.
Oh, boy.
He bet 12,000. Vanessa raises to 25,000.
It's not that much, but I call.
Well, I don't have that much of a hand, is what I'm saying. It's not like it's straight or anything.
I thought part of poker, Ali, was deception.
Yeah, me too. I don't know what's going on.
Deuce is full for Vanessa.
Okay, that improved my hand. It did. Made it a little bit better.
She checks.
So I'll fire. What did you bet? 25. Let's do 28.
Daniel bets 28,000.
All in.
She puts Daniel all in.
Sneaky, sneaky.
I might come with this one. Let's see. You hit the 3.
Daniel's not drawing dead, Craig.
Or you got a big draw.
The 3 actually sort of helps him. He can win the pot if he hits another 3.
Would you check raise? Maybe you got 9s?
Or a 6.
I'm not really sure what you have, to tell you the truth. I can beat some of them. I can't beat the others. Doesn't feel like a 3. True. I can beat some of them. I can't beat the others. Doesn't feel like a 3.
Daniel seems to be unraveling a bit.
Ugh, I'm so gonna lose right now. So I'm just gonna give it all away. Oh, what a dummy. Could have just checked the turn, too.
Daniel's putting the puzzle pieces together.
This is so annoying. I have no idea what to do.
He's agonizing over this decision.
I was about to go and then I changed my mind again.
222,000 out there.
If he makes this call, his tournament life will be at risk.
A lot of hands you can still have. All right, I call.
He makes the call.
That's good. I need a 6 or a 3. That's come before.
Daniel's got 4 outs to double up and stay alive.
That would suck if a 6 or a 3 comes for you.
It's all right. You know what? All I can ask is to get it in good, so.
Yeah.
Here's the river.
King. King, 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 king.
No 6 or a 3. Daniel is done. Vanessa Russo moves on and adds another premier poker player to the list she's beaten.
Just when you thought Daniel was going to run away with this match,
Man, I was playing hard.
Vanessa flopped trip.
Well, you know, I know that she's not a simple ABC player. I don't play a lot with her, so I know she's got some game to her. To tell you the truth, I should have folded because her body language was so different than the first time. So to me, it was so obvious that she had it because she was reversing it on me. It was so clear, but then I still called like an idiot, and I've done that before. So disappointed in the fact that I called, but I felt like, you know, I didn't really want to play from behind. And I still thought she might be that comfortable with a lot of hands that I could beat. So I took a shot.
All right, thank you, Daniel. Vanessa, congratulations. How are you feeling right now?
I'm really happy. I mean, you know, it came in, and like I said before in the other matches, I can't expect these guys to make mistakes. All I can do is bring my game with me every day and play my A+ game, and I really think I did a good job here, you know, against Daniel. Daniel is tough. Thing is, like, I play a lot like Daniel. Like, we have a very similar strategy, and I tried to switch it up at first, and I was uncomfortable with it. And as soon as I got back in my groove and started playing small ball again, which is what I'm comfortable playing, it got a lot better, and I just tried to put myself in Daniel's shoes, and when I had the good hands and thinking, like, what would make me call in that situation? And it worked, so I'm happy.
All right, congratulations, Vanessa. You have Elke in the next round.